If the secrets of academic success could be written like a math or science equation, it might read that if you graduate high school, then you attended college. But the students at the Sampson Early College High School are rewriting the formula. When they cross the stage at graduation, they'll have a diploma in one hand and a 2-year college degree in the other.
We are a public high school, but we are pushing students quicker, faster.
Dr. Linda Jewel Carr is the principal and part-time hall monitor.
Come on, boys, let's go.
Walk down one hall and you're in high school. Turn the corner, you might be in college. Bells don't ring at this school. The high schoolers better know when classes change, just like, well, college.
A college student would have 10 minutes for class change. We give our students 2. So if they've got to report to a college class at 11 and they get out at one class at 10:58, they've got to book. But there's not a lot of discipline because there's not a lot of time to get in trouble.
Sampson Community College shares its classrooms with the early college high school, so it's possible that a normal, if we can even call it normal age college student, could share a class with a 14 to 16-year-old.
They're all just like, oh, those little kids. And we're all like, we're doing the same thing you are. We're trying just as hard. We're making the same grades. We're just like you guys. I mean, we're both struggling in this school.
Sampson Early College High School's promise of college and high school learning sounds good to many students, but attendance is a teenage life-altering decision. It takes 5 years to graduate. There are no sports, no band. It's all books. You're not going to be on the basketball team. You're not going to be on the soccer team, the football team, the band. You're not going to get any of that.
I mean,
that's cool with you, right?
Yeah, I mean, if you really think about it, education comes first, you get me? I mean, sports can come after. You know, as long as you have a good job after you come out of school with a good education, then you can think about all of that after, you get me? So, I mean, yeah, it kind of, you know, it affects me not playing sports, but, I mean, if it's going to get me out there in life, you know, I'd rather take that risk.
We appreciate all of your support.
Many students here believe they didn't fit in at their old schools, and the sooner they can graduate high school and earn some college credit or a 2-year degree, the better.
I went to school with those people since I was like in kindergarten. They were mean to me. Just didn't like them.
And you come here to get away from that, so it was a social thing.
Yeah, and academics. I mean, I just thought this was a really good opportunity.
You'll be able to see what you're doing, okay?
Science teacher Shannon Sinclair says she also needed a break from the traditional high school.
But with oxidation numbers, you can get as high as 8.
Basically, I was tired of the stresses that were put on us about testing. We did not have the flexibility to do what we needed to do in the classroom because everything was so rigid.
But Mrs. Sinclair's less rigid class meant she talked less. She tutored more and gave her students literally a louder voice.
So then hydrogen is positive one?
The traditional teachers, I think, have a little bit of a problem understanding what we do. I don't think they understand exactly the whole method of the early college. And sometimes I think that they feel like that we are favored in a sense. Some say we get the better students.
We've got our kids that struggle to make C's. And we've got our kids that are in the class for the 3rd time because they hadn't passed it. So, and then you've got your high flyers.
The Sampson Early College High School reports 1 dropout in its 4-year history.
We actually have more students we've dismissed than we have students that want to leave us. We've only had a handful that have come to us and say, this really isn't for me, I'd rather be at the traditional school.
The teachers here say many of their colleagues would rather stay in the traditional classroom as well.
So do you circle your wagons with your colleagues here when you have to go to those meetings and be around that kind of attitude?
Yeah, a little bit. And like I said, I taught at the traditional school for 13 years, so I have a lot of friends in the traditional school. So, you know, they make comments here and there, and I just let it roll off my shoulders. And until you teach in this environment, you really do not understand.
I think people feel threatened that we're going to mess with tradition. And I guess it does, in a way, keep it from being the same as it always has been. But the truth is we need more college graduates. The truth is we've got a dropout problem in the state. And this is one way of addressing that.
And the truth is these often non-traditional teenagers really like their non-traditional high school.
You're not just playing up for your teachers.
Nah, I'm not playing. I mean, this is real serious, you know, serious talk coming from the heart. You know, I love all my teachers, you know. I mean, they're kind of hard on us sometimes, but, you know, it's for the better of us, you know.
You've got 2 of them, so
Only time will tell if educational tradition will move slightly over for smaller schools with niche students who want nothing but the books.
I think we can have tradition. We can have tradition with the warm, fuzzy feelings you get with the support of the band and the support of the sports, but I don't think we can get the same results academically and teach the same way we have taught.